Good afternoon. Welcome to Platinum Trading Academy. My name is Paul Scott. I'm one of the senior traders here and also senior trader mentor at the Platinum Trading Academy. Just a little bit about me. I'm actually an ex-bank trader. I've traded on the futures markets on the London Metal Exchange. That's the world's largest non-ferrous metals market. Also traded in precious metals such as gold, silver, platinum and palladium. Also now currently a trader of the currency markets and have been for some of the world's largest banks and brokerage houses. What I'm now doing and what we're doing as a company, we're now teaching people in the retail trading market how the banks, brokers and hedge funds operate in the real world, so that what we can bring to you and help you to understand is how the real world of trading works at the highest level, meaning that what we'll teach you will allow you to become professional traders and not just your average retail trader, sort of really struggling to get to grips with how the market functions. Today, what I'm going to be going through is a weekly roundup of the analysis that has been provided to our clients. All trading, of course, is discretionary and conducted by our clients at their own risk. But let's take a look at what has been achieved this week. Just to let you know, all of our analysis is posted on a Monday morning, giving you a sort of a plan for the week. This also gives you ample time to study our charts, study our analysis, place your orders and wait for the markets to come to you. Essentially, this is professional trading with professional results, and we are here to teach you how to trade to a very high standard. We're going to teach you our trading methodologies and philosophies. We trade in both the short, medium and long term and have strategies that anybody can employ, helping you take pips, points and essentially money out of the currency markets, commodity markets and indices markets. So what I want to do today is to sort of go through with you the charts that we posted up on Monday, and what I want to do is then talk you through the trades that we actually undertook during the week. So at Platinum, we essentially have major breakdowns of 7 major currency pairings, indices markets, commodities markets. The first market that we're going to be looking at is going to be the dollar yen. I'm going to show you this chart very shortly. What we were looking for with the yen was a clear break and close above the 122 resistance area for a move to the upside. We were then also looking for a clear breakdown of the 119.25 and then the 118.75 level to give us a real sort of nice trade towards the downside. So let's have a look and see what we actually posted on the chart. So the chart here, this is our bullish triangle. So when this was broken, if we went towards the 122, or first through the 120.50 level and on towards the 122 level, we would have a major breakout heading up here towards the mid 125s. However, what we've actually had this week is a break of this bearish zone. So when this triangle was broken, the market's fallen down. We've had a couple of trades on the yen this week and we'll be going through those shortly. So the next currency pairing that we are looking for here with our breakdown was the euro dollar. So again, we have nice write-ups here of where we see the major support and resistance lines laying, and this is where the banks will actually be getting into the market, and we can show you exactly what they're looking at and what we're looking at as well. So we were waiting with great patience this week for the 114.59 level, and essentially we were looking at that price for a shorting opportunity. We've actually got there this week, and we'll show you how that trade has actually panned out for this week. We'll get to that very, very shortly. Again, with the euro dollar, another chart that was posted just to give it even more clarity, you know, sort of fib lines coming in here. This up here with trading instructions, we want to be patient and wait for the 114.59.60 level to short with a 40 pip stop. We'll get to that trade very shortly. So again, another currency we were looking at this week was the pound, pretty much steering clear of it. It has been the master of false moves and false dawns over the last few weeks. So we've been looking at that one, but pretty much standing on the sidelines. The Australian dollar, not seeing anything of value in the longer term with that one. We do have a bias with that particular currency, but we haven't given out any trades on it this week. Another currency pairing that we're looking at with quite keen interest is the Canadian dollar. So the chart on the Canadian dollar, as we've given here, major support and strong buy area is 127.80. That's a bit more of a passive conservative entry. We're looking also at the 128.40 level. That trade's triggered in for us this week, and we'll get to that shortly and let you know exactly how that one's panned out. Here we're talking about the dollar Swiss. So we've had a dollar Swiss trade that's kicked in this week from a major support level. We'll get to that one. We've also had the Kiwi dollar this week, showing us earlier on in the week where the major resistance line was laying up at the 67.20 level, and we'll show you how that trade panned out. Also, very interestingly, this week we've had gold. This is pretty much the same as the dollar yen. Gold has actually had a real sort of burst to the upside this week. We were looking for a break and close above from this bullish zone here to give us an entry around about the 11.55 level, looking for 11.75, and then over the longer term up to the 12.35 level. So we've had the charts there, we've had some of the analysis there, so let's actually go now and have a look at how these trades have actually panned out this week. So on Monday, we actually had the Kiwi dollar trade that triggered in. Now remember, we were looking for resistance at 67.20 with a 40 pip stop. This trade actually kicked in on Monday. We managed to get short up at the 67.20 level, this line, red line here representing that. This trade actually gave us 50 pips. Correct trade management that we use here at Platinum is once your trade has gone 50 pips in your favor, you bring your stop loss to break even and you close out half of your position, thus taking the risk out of the trade and guaranteeing money in the bank. The Kiwi dollar then did have a little bit of a rally up, stopped us back out for break even. That trade is completing there on Wednesday. Trade closed 50 pips to the good. The next trade that we want to be looking at here was a major support level around about the 95.50 level. We said, you know, look, if it gets anywhere close to 95.50, we want to sort of be getting in and getting long. So the price got down to 95.53. Trade was triggered in for us at 95.55. Again, a 40 pip stop. We managed to take 50 pips from this trade. We got our stop loss to break even. Half the position closed, money in the bank. The Swissy then gaining strength against the dollar, sort of fell away for the rest of the week, but that's money in the bank and another 50 pips. Next chart we want to be looking at is gold. So this is this gold trade. It's been a beautiful trade this week. Depending on your broker, if they work in dollars or if they work in points, you've either got a $20 gain or a 200-point gain, depending on your broker. But what we were looking for here was a break and a close above the 11.55 level, which we had. Now, what we were looking for then was a retest of this level. So we actually broke out of it last Friday. We closed above it on Monday, and then we were looking for a retrace. So we sort of really wanted to be getting long about the 11.55 level. It did actually dip down to 11.51, but we were in at 11.55. Now this trade here completed very, very nicely. Gold continued on in its rally for the rest of the week. We actually cleared out up here at 11.75. That was our first sort of take profit target. Again, what we're looking for this week is where is gold going to close. It's going to give us hopefully another fantastic trade going into next week. So a $20 gain or a 200-point gain, trade closed out. So we're now moving on into Wednesday. What did we say on Wednesday? Well, Platinum Trading Television, we're also giving out sort of bank protection levels in the short term. One of those trades that we were looking at, one of those levels, was the first touch of 119.25 on the dollar yen to get in, get long, and get out for 20 pips. This is a short-term trading strategy, 20 pip stop, 20 pip take profit target. So this trade here actually kicking in, like I say, on the Wednesday, the first touch of 119.25. Just trade kicking in here, not Wednesday, on yeah, it was Wednesday. So 119.25. So the first touch of this level, as you can see here, markets rallied up very, very quickly, 20 pips, a beautiful trade, in and out in a very, very short space of time. So again on Wednesday we had another euro dollar trade here. So the euro that we were looking at, remember, waiting with patience all week, was the 114.59 level. So this trade was actually triggered in here on Wednesday, going into the evening, around about 7 o'clock. So we cleared this level, we got in with a 40 pip stop. Now the market rose into the evening, had a short pullback, and then what did we have? Well, we had a rise up in the market on Thursday morning, got up to a high there of 114.93. Market has then fallen away, so this line representing here, this is where stop losses go to break even, 50% out on the trade, leave the trade to run. So this trade is actually still open and running. We've guaranteed 50 points or 50 pips in the bank. This trade is still open and running. We have a target on this trade of the 112.50 level. So we're targeting 250 pips. This this trade currently as we're speaking is over 100 pips to the good. So hopefully we will then go and see a further fall in the price of the euro, giving us a 250 pip completion of that trade. So we were talking about the Canadian dollar. So the Canadian dollar, this was the bit more of an aggressive entry at the 128.40 level. This trade triggered in on Thursday. So we got down here to a low of 128.30. This trade kicking in for us at 128.40, still open and running. We have again guaranteed 50 pips in the bank for this trade. Stops to break even, half your position out, money in the bank. We're looking for this trade to run onto the 130.76 level. So if we go on and complete that trade, that'll be another 236 pip trade from the Canadian dollar. So today we've had another trade kick in on the euro, sorry, not the euro, on the dollar yen. So the dollar yen going and breaking and closing below that important level of 119.25. Well, as we all know, support becomes resistance. So 119.25 now becoming a major resistance level. So we had actually overnight, again, as we designated yesterday, look, we want to sell into any rally as close to 119.25 as possible. Market got up to a high of 119.24, got into one of our selling zones, so a clear opportunity to get in. This trade is open and running at the moment, haven't quite cleared the 50 pips. We're waiting for that to happen to bring stop loss to break even. Again, closing out half your position, stop loss to break even, no risk on the trade. We're actually looking for an overall target on that trade of 116.25. So a total of 295 pips there from that trade. Now, Platinum is not just about long-term trading, it's also about using an algorithmic trading system. We have a trading system here that's going to clearly tell you where you should be buying and selling currencies alongside of the bank's order flow. You're never now going to have to try and second guess where the banks will be trading. You have clearly defined buying and selling zones given by the Platinum algorithmic system. Here you can see banks are going to be selling up at this level. This trade was triggered in here. Banks are going to be buying at this level. You can clearly see this is where the bank's order flow lies, and this is what you want to be trading alongside. We also have Platinum Trading Television. Platinum Trading Television is a new innovation from us. We're going to be walking you through every day. We've got live trade bulletins, technical market views, fundamental news events, key bank trading levels. Going to have trader setups for an intraday, trader setups over the longer term. We're going to be rounding up the previous day. We're going to be rounding up the whole week's trading. Again, here we've got a collective experience of 35 years of trading at the highest level. We are bringing you professional market analysis, professional education to just really help you to make the best of your trading opportunities. We have, as we touched upon before, our trading floor. So our trading floor here every day, you're going to be updated with our market views. Where are the markets going? What are we looking for essentially? How this is going to help you succeed in your trading. So like we said here this morning, the euro has given us our second 50, another 50 pip trade this week. Monday's chart, price of 114.59, 40 pip stop. Absolutely brilliant analysis again. So we said again, look, the yen has finally broken out of its trap range. 116.25 now seems to be looming large on the horizon. We now want to enter a short if we rally back up to the 119.25 area. Again, just bringing you absolutely every single thing that you could possibly need as a currency trader, as a commodity trader, as an indices trader. We're bringing you absolutely everything pertinent in the market and what you need. So to bring this all together, you're actually going to have a personal mentor. If you become a client of Platinum's, you're going to have a personal mentor that's going to guide you through every single aspect of what we cover at the Platinum Trading Academy, all the services that we offer. So if you feel that you would like to sort of trade as a professional, to get some professional education and work alongside of professional traders, we implore you, please come across to www.platinumtradingsystems.com or www.platinumtradingacademy.com. We are offering free consultations at the moment if you wish to sort of take things a little further. If you come to either of our home pages there, you can book your free consultation session with myself or one of my fellow traders here. Please leave your name, your email and your telephone number, and one of our representatives will be in touch with you shortly. So another highly successful week at Platinum. We do wish to sort of help you trade correctly and welcome you into the Platinum family in the very near future. So what have we achieved this week so far? Well, we've had 320 pips. That's closed. We've also got Another 2 trades running that are giving us another guaranteed 50 pips. So what are we looking for? Well, if all trades go to completion, we are looking for 320 pips closed and another 631 pips on the table. So essentially with Platinum here, if you'd have been with us this week and all trades go to completion, we could have had 950 pips just in 1 week trading currencies and the gold market. Hope you very much enjoyed that. We look forward to seeing you and speaking with you in the very near future. Good afternoon and welcome to today's trade of the day. My name is Paul Scott. I'm one of the senior traders here at Platinum Trading Systems. I'm going to be looking at a nice trade that's given us 50 pips today. This was the euro dollar trade. So the charts that we posted up on Monday morning are obviously still relevant for the week. We indicated a short opportunity on the euro at 114.59, 40 pip stop, and let's just sort of see how this trade panned out. So if we look at the euro dollar today, this trade was actually triggered in sort of late yesterday evening. This line representing the entry point here, this higher line here representing our stop loss level, and this line here representing our 50 pip mark. So what happened? Well, the trade triggered in. We didn't get stopped out there using a 40 pip stop. The trade and the market sort of started to fall pretty much early doors in the morning. Then we had some news out of the States, which was dollar positive, so obviously adding fuel to the fire and giving us 50 pips here. So at this point here, we would have unwound half of the position, moved our stop loss to break even, so we're guaranteeing money in the bank and using the correct trade management. The trade there got round about to a maximum of nearly 100 pips in our favour. Has turned back round again this afternoon, stopped us out for the balance, but like I say, 50 pips is 50 pips. And another trade that we've been looking at this week has been on the dollar yen. Dollar yen, very, very interesting. As we said on Monday, this is our bearish zone when the triangle is broken. This has well and truly come into play now. Yesterday we indicated that the 119.25 level would be a nice level to trade at. Managed to take some money there. We then indicated that the 118.75 was a major support. If it broke and closed below there, what would we be looking for? Well, we'd be looking for a big move down. However, as we always trade in our BPC fashion, what we're looking for here is a rally back up towards the 119.25 level in order to get in on a short position. However, depending on how ferocious this move is, and obviously we've got the Bank of Japan, Kuroda, the governor of the Bank of Japan, speaking tomorrow morning at 7:30. We may get a rally back up to here, which is going to give us our entry point, and we may sort of revise that down a touch, perhaps down to that 118.75 level. So that's 2 50 pip trades this week so far. It's been a very, very nice week so far with trading. Again, we're using all of our patience, using all of our know-how here to extract money from the market. This trade, like I said, was actually broadcast and given to you on Monday morning when the price of the euro was, sort of around about this level here, the 113.71. So patience and discipline are key when trading. We always stipulate this, and those two words will be your best friend when trading. So like I say, not too much happening on the other currencies. We are looking for the Canadian dollar to perhaps sort of weaken a touch further. Those of you that are participating in Platinum Trading Television, you'll know the levels that we're looking at. So we're getting close. So that's been today's trade of the day. We hope you enjoyed that. If you are not a Platinum Trading Systems member at the moment and you would like to become a client, or just at least to discuss with us what it is that we do here and how we're so different, we are taking complimentary consultation sessions. So if you want to come across to www.platinumtradingsystems.com and click on the free consultation, leave your name, your email and your telephone number, and one of our representatives will be in contact with you shortly. Please don't forget to like and share this video in as many places that you can. Thanks ever so much. I hope you enjoyed.